Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to prune an overgrown bush. This will be an easy tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As you can see right here, I have this overgrown bush. This is the front porch, and this is the railing right there. And this bush, it looks nice, but the problem is that it doesn't allow my kids to hold the railing, so that's why it's a problem for me. So I just want to prune it down. I don't want to get rid of it, but I want to prune it down, especially right here where it connects with the railing. Now I apologize if it gets a little bit foggy on the screen, but the humidity is through the roof today, so that's why it might get foggy. So all that you need is a simple pair of just a pruning tool like this. Now some people will use a hedge trimmer for when they're doing this, but a hedge trimmer is not really for pruning, it's more for shaping. When you're trying to prune something like this with individual branches, you should use a pair of pruning scissors like these. Now be careful because they can be quite sharp. So I'm going to just flip my camera screen out so I can see what you see on the screen. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to start picking off what you want to prune, and essentially you want to start picking off the major branches. So I can pick off these right here, right, and I can prune these, but I can see that they're connected to a main branch right here. So all of these are coming off of a main branch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip off that main branch like that, and as you can see, when I clip off that main branch right there, all of a sudden I'm able to pull off quite a few branches at once. So if I want to get rid of the vast majority of these branches, then you're gonna want to hit up the main branch. You're gonna want to find where it goes, where it starts off, and then you can clip that off. So that's one option. Okay, as you can see right here, I can pull off this entire section right here, just because I clipped off that main branch. And then if you want to fine tune things, let's say I just wanted to sort of clip off this one little piece, right? Because I do still want the bush to be quite thick behind the railing. I could then clip off the individual pieces, but in this case, this main branch is blocking the railing from being used, so I'm going to definitely clip off the main branch like that. So as you can see, with just a few clips, I've already cleared up this area right here. Now another thing you'll notice is that the main branches are generally a bit thicker, so that's how you distinguish the main branches from the sub branches. Now in addition to that, you'll notice that some branches might be dead. So this branch right here, I'll clip it off and then I'll show you, okay? This branch right over here, okay? As you can see, this branch right over here, it has some live leaves on it, as you see right there, okay? But this is also a part that's no longer living, okay? So what I would do is I would clip off the part that's not living, and I would try and leave the live branches. So all back here, all these branches right here, these are all gone, as you can see, simply because they're not really getting any sunlight. So they do have some live branches off of them, but I mean, like this right here, it's a branch that's gone. I'm going to clip it off. Essentially what you want to do is you want to sort of prune anything that's overgrown. So once again, there's a main branch right here, and this branch actually controls a lot of it. So if I can get that out of there, I should be able to pull off quite a bit of it, just like that. And I can probably just rip this part right out, just like that, okay? Once again, what I'm going to be doing, just so you fully understand, is I'm going to be training the bush to only grow along the top of the railing, because my kids can go and they can hold this part right here. I don't mind if it grows along the top, but I want all of this part to be free. So once again, I'm kind of just clipping the main branches over here, getting rid of them so that it leaves some space for the railing like that. And as you can see, if you have a branch that's growing around something with an overgrown bush, you can leave that and it'll probably shoot out some additional shoots of leaves in the future. And to get rid of this, I essentially want to clear up this area right here. I don't mind if it grows on the top, but I definitely want to clear out the area right over here. Now this is a main branch right here. If I cut this, there's a good chance that a lot of the branches are going to come out, but I don't want to take out all of the branches. I'm going to cut that, push it behind the railing like that, okay? And clip any other branches that I feel are necessary over here. Once again, just like that. Anything down here I do not want, as you can see. Just like that. Now once again, it's very important to be extremely careful whenever you're working with pruning scissors, especially because your hands are sort of covered there. Now if you take a look what I did, what you can see that I did right here is I pruned this bush so that I'm sort of training it to grow up here. and then be clear down here. I'm going to keep pruning these back off camera a little bit more, but essentially you want to figure out what shape you want from the bush. And then you want to prune anything that's overgrown from that shape, and also you want to remove any old branches. Once again, if you see some branches that are old and no longer living, like this one right here, you can go ahead and clip it off. Actually, this is already off. It already came off with something else. But those old branches like this one right here, these old branches don't do anything. They take up space, they take up the resources from the bush, and they're not going to come back to life. They might get some branches shooting off of them, but if you keep them nice and pruned, then the new branches, instead of shooting off of these old dead branches, they're going to shoot off of anything that's still growing. And that's basically it. It's a very simple process. That is how to prune an overgrown bush. Pick your shape, figure out how you want it to look, and then make it work for you. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.